Welcome back to the dojo. Got another great technique for you today. We are working on our rear naked choke. That's like the first choke that everyone learns about. You know, people who watch the UFC, blah, blah, blah. They're always like, I know my rear naked choke. You know, your triangle choke. Those seem to be very common submissions to learn right away. And the reason why they're so common is because they're just so effective. Let's take a look at the rear naked choke from our knees. So we'll show you a little with hooks in, and then finally from standing. Let's start from our knees. Knees. So one person just kind of sits on their knees like this. We call this formal sitting position in Taekwondo. From here, I want you to make a knife with your hand. You're going to slide it underneath his chin, up around, and back up on the other side. And if you can't get all the way, you're just going to quick grab onto his shoulder to kind of anchor it in so you have a chance to get to the second position, which we'll describe in just a second. One of the things you want to be careful about when you're coming around is Jesse's going to try to lower his chin and create a defensive barrier. He'll also try to bring this hand up to block your advance. So you got to be quick. You want to make that knife hand so you can get it underneath the chin. And if you have trouble, one thing you can do is you make like a little bear paw here. And you start just, working your way, making it really uncomfortable for him until you can get your hand around. Now, as I explained before, we're going to go to our second position here, which is you grab right here on your arm, and this hand shoots through if you can, okay? A lot of people will bring it back, but one thing we have to be worried about is you go for that arm bar right there, which we know in our blue belt defenses. So instead, we're going to try to shoot it through, and we get two options. We can go this way, or we can go this way. Both are good. This one has a little more strength, this is a little more sneaky. And then from here, we just kind of go down, back, and up, and cinch it up. It's just such a strong submission that it really doesn't take that much technical knowledge to be able to pull it off well. But one of the things that's really going to help you, like all submissions, is if you get it really, really tight with your arm totally unflexed as much as possible before you start flexing. It's like that constrictor thing. You have it loose, and then you just blow up that balloon, and it constricts everything. So that's from our knees. But we're not really ever going to do it very often. We're almost never in this position here. So instead, the way we'll typically, let's turn to the side, Jesse, is he'll be here, and I get my hooks in. We have a lot of videos to show you how to get to this position here. But you're going to take your hand, and you're going to go underneath, and he's going to start leaning back. We actually have a defense where he's leaning back, you start coming inside. And so we have to be expecting him to kind of lean back. But that's okay, because if he leans back, I gain even more power if I can just turn to the side, okay, and then grab my arm, shoot my hand through, and then from here I can, one of the reasons why I get so much power is it's like the arm bar. When you come to the side with the arm bar, you can just start hipping back like this. So you gain just a lot of extra leverage and pressure to move against your opponent when you start coming to the side. So don't be worried if you're a beginner and you're here and you're trying to get in, you're just going to trip back and go, I don't know what's going on. Just turn to the side and your life's going to become so much easier. Now, last way, not as common, but you know, with our lower ranks, what we're trying to work on is the standing submissions and the standing sweeps and throws. So it's just another option you can throw in there. It says standing, rear naked choke. Now, probably never try it on Jesse because he's just so much taller than me. But let's say Jesse was a little bit smaller. I'd be able to get my arm around here and then go to here, boom, shoot it through, and down, back and up. That's our rear naked choke, an essential fundamental. Let's train it, come back stronger, use it in our sparring and our rolling. Great job today. Chedia. In there.